maybe that's kind of something you don't learn, but I think you have to know your audience. You have to know who you're talking to. So, like, if, for example, you're talking to a developer, right? Developers sometimes don't care about money, right? They don't necessarily always care about, oh, is this going to be, worth $10 billion one day, right? What they might care about is, what kind of technology are you using? What sort of technical problems are you trying to solve, if any, right? So for that person, maybe that's what you want to talk about. If you're trying to hire a salesperson, for the salesperson, maybe he doesn't care about how much equity you're going to give him, but he cares a lot more about what his cash bonus is going to be, right? So there, it's really about, the financials, if it's a product you're trying to sell, what the pricing point is going to be, how big that market is, what the distribution channels are, what his pitch is going to look like. So you really have to think about, what is it that makes that person tick, in a way? What are his goals? What is he trying to achieve? And how what you're trying to achieve, is sort of similar to what that person wants. And then you want to tell that story and tell it well. But I think if you're a good salesperson and you have a good concept and you've put in a lot of work, you'll be able to find that team member. And then once you have that first person, now you have two people, right? So now you have another person you can rely on to be your evangelist and really sell your idea. I would also recommend that you try to build teams that are complementary to you, right? Like if you're a great salesperson, don't hire a salesperson as your first employee, right? Find that developer. Or if you're a really great, maybe you're just a jack of all trades, but you need somebody who's very good with marketing and specifically digital marketing. Like you have to be careful about who you bring onto your team because you don't want to duplicate your efforts. Because when you're starting out, there's you have no resources, so you don't want to waste any of those efforts. You don't want to waste any time. But yeah, I think if you have a few of those things, a few of those boxes checked, you should be able to find the right guy. But it's a lot of pounding the pavement. I mean, just as an example, my first programmer